What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of SeeBeardTry, and as you can see, we've got cereal. Not just any cereal, it's elf cereal. You can see the theme, right? Elf, elf, elf. Yeah. So last week I done a little mukbang with you guys, shared some of my all-time favorite Christmas morning breakfasts. Also shared some of our family traditions. Just kind of talked you through some of the things that we enjoy doing. Talked about some of the movies and things that we watch every year. And, you know, just kind of shared those family traditions. And so this week, there's another tradition of sorts. Not really a family tradition, but a retail tradition. Every year, different stores, particularly Walmart, that's the one we go to, so that's the one we notice things in, put out silly little Christmas-themed foods. Okay? These two just so happen to both be elf themed. This is the movie Elf, and this is Elf on a Shelf, or Elf on the Shelf, which is one thing we never did participate in because by the time it got popular, our kids were already older, so we never did do the elf thing. But anyway, I've never tried either one of these. So, I thought about doing a little taste test, see what they are. And then I'm just going to dump both of them in here and see if I can eat both boxes of Christmas cereal. Alright? So yeah, our first one here, Elf movie themed, sweetened corn puffs with holiday tree marshmallows flavored with maple syrup and other natural flavors. And of course we got some fun holiday games there on the back. This is 18.6 ounces. 1 pound, 2.6 ounces, 140 calories per serving, lots and lots of sugar, lots of carbs, lots of fat, all that good stuff. So this is that one. Like I said, it's maple syrup flavored with marshmallows. Kind of reminds me of corn pops a little bit, or not corn pops, excuse me. What's the one I'm thinking about? Kicks, the cereal Kicks, the little round balls. If you've ever had those, that's what that looks like to me. And this other one is the Elf on a Shelf, a Christmas tradition. Vanilla candy cane cookie, also with marshmallows. They kind of look like peppermint marshmallows, but I don't know if that's the peppermint flavor. So, also got a silly little comic book on the back. This one is, it's family size as well, but it's only 12.2 ounces, so it's a smaller family, I guess. 12.2 ounces. So we've got 12.2 and 18.6, so that is roughly 30.8 ounces of cereal. I do have my elf mug. Oh my God, Santa! I know him! And some orange sparkling water. Kind of give the, you know, impression of a little orange juice with my breakfast, my cereal. Oh yeah, I like that. Alright, so I think the first one, I'm going to try both of these just kind of a little hand, you know, try it dry, see what the flavors are, see what it tastes like. And then we'll dump them in our big old Christmas breakfast bowl there and give it a try all together. Definitely smells like the maple syrup. Smells like that artificially pancakey kind of smell. That's just little yellow balls. They have that kind of that same texture as the Kicks. Try a marshmallow. Pick up on the maple flavor in a little bit. Yeah, marshmallows just taste like, you know, standard kind of generic Lucky Charm marshmallows. Not bad. Hard to kind of tell dry. You know, once I get some milk on there, I'll be able to tell a little bit more. I think that maple flavor will really pop out. This one's going to be more difficult to open. And look at that pink. Woo-wee. Not a whole lot of marshmallows in this one. If any. I may have got a defective batch. Oh no, there's a few down there toward the bottom. They settled. Yeah. Peppermint marshmallows. That ought to be a good combination. It's good. You know, the cereal just kind of tastes like, you know, vanilla cereal. It's pink, but, you know, I was kind of thinking maybe strawberry or something, but no, just kind of a basic cereal flavor. And the marshmallows, peppermint marshmallows, that's where you get the most of your flavor from. So we'll see what all fits in here. All of that one. I don't know if we'll get all of this one in here at one time. Get down, Luna. My kitten's trying to get up here and get some. There's still some more in there, so I may have to add some after I get this down. Luna, sweetie, you can't have my cereal. Got me some milk. Yeah, I bet you didn't have a whole lot of marshmallow. That peppermint really got set off by the milk. Kind of come to life there. Down in there with that maple. That flavor also livened up, brightened up with that milk. You can't have none either, Ronnie. Pretty much all I taste right now is the peppermint. I want to make some very interesting cereal milk. It's on sale like 2 for $5 at Walmart. So, you know, for a couple of bucks a box, I have to say they're not bad. You know, they're novelty, but pretty good actually. Go on in. Well, we've got some room. Go ahead and pop that back off. watching a video the other day, and they were talking about, you know, worst Christmases and best Christmases and things like that. And I've mentioned before, you know, didn't have much coming up at all. You know, can remember several Christmases where like Salvation Army stepped in and bought gifts and things so that we'd have something. But I'd say the worst Christmas gift that I ever got, not worst Christmas, I mean, because the Christmases always kind of had their little high point, low points, whatever. But the worst Christmas gift, I was already married at this point. Got married early. I was 16 when we got married. And it was I believe it was that first Christmas after we got married. So this had been Christmas in '99. And so I would have just turned 17. Because I turned 17 in November. Of course, Christmas rolled around December. And I remember I wanted to start like squirrel hunting and rabbit hunting and stuff like that. So I wanted a 12-gauge shotgun. And I was trying to save money to get one, but I put it out there, you know, hey, you know, if anybody's spending this kind of money or whatever, I'm wanting to get a 12-gauge shotgun. Didn't have one, nothing. So my mom and her boyfriend, they got us Christmas that year, and I'll never forget. I opened this big long box, and it was in the shape of a shotgun case. Shotgun box, you know, and right length, right width, everything. No way, you know, they done went above and beyond and got me a daggum shotgun. So I'm super excited. I'm on like level 9, way up here. I open it, and there's no box. It's just a black plastic case. Shotgun case. Again, super excited. I'm like, well, maybe they bought a case to go with it. It's in the case, maybe. Super excited, super excited. Open the case. Nothing in it but the soft cushion or whatever that the gun sits in. That was it. It was just the shotgun case. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And they looked at me and they was like, hope you get a shotgun. I was like, yeah, well, you know, kind of me too. I guess if I do, I'll have a shotgun case to put it in. But that was one of those, you know, you're like way up here super excited because you think you're going to get something. And then you're like, oh, man. And I wasn't, you know, ungrateful or anything. I appreciated it. But it was just one of those like, man, I was really thinking that was something else and it turned out to be something different. So that was probably the worst Christmas present experience. You know, my best, I don't know. Had a bunch. Spending Christmases with my wife and kids, and I'd say probably Christmas of 2003 though. If I just really had to pick one that was just really good because of not necessarily the gifts, but just kind of the atmosphere and the mindset and everything. Because our daughter was born in January of 2004, so that Christmas 2003 we were super excited because for the longest time we never thought we would have kids. My wife had issues, you know, with ovulation and all that. And so our first 5 years of marriage, we didn't have any kids and we're told we would never have kids. So, or not 5 years of marriage, but first portion of our relationship. Because we were married in '99, and so 2003 we got pregnant, so that was 4 years. And then had her in '04. So yeah, for the first 4 years of marriage, you know, it was just me and her. And so Christmas of '03 was very exciting because we were anticipating the arrival of our daughter. I actually wasn't sure if we were going to have her on Christmas because that was her technical due date, but she held out until January 2nd. And of course, I mean, we've had a lot of really great memories and Christmases since then. I just remember that one having like a different vibe in the air. Christmas my son was born. He was born in September, and he had a bunch of health problems. Nothing long-term or lasting, just he was born kind of small. His lungs wasn't quite fully developed. He was jaundiced. So we were dealing all that with for months. So I remember that one being a very stressful Christmas. Not bad, just again the atmosphere, kind of a more stressful vibe. But pulled through fine and sprouted up bigger than his old man. So not this way, this way. I look up to him. And of course, you know, we had our 2 kids and I was going to say 2 kids and a dog, but I don't remember if we had a dog when they were young. I think so. You know, tooting along like not thinking anything. And about 3 years after my daughter, my oldest, was born, we ended up in a situation where we were fortunate enough to be able to adopt my middle child. You know, she come from a bad background and everything, so she was about 3 years old when we got her. And her and my oldest are only a month apart. So when I talk about the ages, you know, my oldest is fixing to be 17. Well, my middle child is fixing to be 17 as well, but one's January, one's February. So that's what that is. A lot of times, people that don't see them and we're talking about them will say we have 2 16-year-olds, and they're like, oh, twins? No. We had the 2 biologically, and then we adopted her when she was 3. And so now it's me, the wife, 3 teenagers, a husky, a kitten, and a ball python. That's the family. Pretty sure I've seen Riker's big head poking out. We have Riker, Luminous the kitten, and Crusher. That's the ball python. And if y'all hear cars going by, it's because we live in Alabama. It's like almost 70 degrees outside, so I got the windows open. Whew. Middle of December. A little story time thing on the back. A handwritten paper, tattered and torn. A recipe flavor that could be reborn. A fresh new idea for a cereal blend with flavors of candy cane cookies mixed in. The elves are excited. They don't want to wait. They know in a moment this idea is great. With painting of candy and blending of batter, they whip up a mess and the room fills with laughter. They scoop up the combo and toss it into the magical Flavo Mixmatical tube. It cranks up to life and honks like a horn. It trumpets and whistles. The new flavor is born. Our North Pole breakfast to share with our friends. At Mrs. Claus' sweet shop, the joy never ends. Cute. Oh, this one's more like a, I remember from the Buddy the Elf movie, he had the Clausometer, which gave the level of spirit, holiday spirit. So this is different family ideas to help raise the holiday spirit. Make holiday decorations. Draw a picture of Santa and send it to him at the North Pole. Sing out loud for all to hear. Share some sweet treats. And lend a helping hand. It's like this bowl is just never ending. Make some room. I'll be honest with you. We went and I ate about 4.5 pounds of Chinese food last night. So it might not have been the brightest idea to attempt this the following morning. Just being honest. We're going to try to push through though. When I decided to do this, I failed to take into account the added weight of the liquid. Rookie mistake. Because a half gallon of milk is roughly 4 pounds. I used a little bit over a half of that. So that's 2 pounds. A little bit more on top of the 2 pounds of cereal, on top of the almost 5 pounds of food still digesting in my stomach. Not the smartest decision. I can see the bottom. Whew. It's all soggy. Yeah. And this still tastes like damn peppermint. I think it's all the milk at this point. It's just like peppermint milk. There's still like 2 normal bowls of cereal in there. I think I'm gonna have to call that one a fail. After last night, attempting this, bad idea. My capacity is just not what I thought it was. My mouth's pretty cut up right here, and now it's all a soggy mess, which helps with the mouth, but not so much the wanting to swallow it. I could maybe, if I took like an hour break, come back and try to do it, but I don't really want to. Alright. Well, as far as just the cereals by themselves, they're definitely worth a try. Like I said, I think they were like 2 for $5, so around $2.50 a piece. Not bad. Peppermint cookie or whatever. It definitely overpowered the candy cane cookie is what they call it on there, but it's just peppermint. Definitely overpowered the maple syrup flavor of the other. I really wanted to be able to push through, but I don't want to puke it back up either. So yeah, this has been SeeBeardTry. I tried to eat 2 family-size boxes of Christmas limited edition cereal, and I failed. But you never know if you don't try. So until the next one, be sure and like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And cheers.